Welcome Capricorn to your reading for December 2025. Final year, the final month of 2025. Let's see what it's got in store for you. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading, so please let go of anything that doesn't resonate. If this does resonate for you and you're interested in a private reading with me, you can check my availability, my pricing, and you can book in via the link in the description below. So let's get going. Oh, let me check the bottom of the deck. So we've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for you, Capricorn, which is you. You are a pentacle because you're earth sign. And look at that. This is like you are in your essence. You are bossing it. You are in control. You are succeeding. You're looking back at 2025 and you're saying, I achieved a lot. I succeeded in everything I wanted to set out to succeed in. I can tick off all those boxes. Everything I said at the beginning of the year I wanted to do, I did and I achieved, and I'm damn proud of myself. So let's carry on. This is for your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. And I'm using the Guardians of the Night Tarot. So let's move these down so that you get to see these beautiful cards. So in your general energy, we have got the Two of Wands. So this is a time for you, Sagittarius, where, like I said, it feels like you've achieved an awful lot over the last 12 months, but now it's deciding what's next. It's deciding, okay, that went really well. What do I need or what do I want for 2026? This is where you start thinking, coming up with ideas, putting plans together, wondering, you know, what may or may not be. It's about plans, ideas and plans. The World in reverse is in your opportunity. There is an opportunity here. Be careful, because there is an opportunity here where you think something's done, completed, which it isn't. It's part of something you've been doing is you think has reached its pinnacle and it is ready to conclude, and it's not. There's more to this. It's incomplete. It's not finished. I don't know what it is, but hopefully the clarifying cards will come in and explain the detail of that. The Strength card in reverse is in your challenge. So your challenge here is being tested in some way. You're being tested. Your weakest, your Achilles heel is being activated. And don't run away from it. Don't shy away from it. Face it with courage and strength and determination and perseverance, and that will be the most amazing way to finish 2025, because not only will you say I set out to do things and I achieved them, but you can also say, and I didn't shy away or I didn't run away from the things that scare me the most or I find the most confronting. You faced it, you did it, you pushed through your darkest barriers. And then the Five of Swords in reverse is in your unforeseen events, which is a really good card actually, because this is about you no longer running headlong towards conflict, having the need to set the record straight, get involved in someone else's argument, or just getting involved in general in things that are pointless. You know, it's like going to town on the small print and complaining when it's wrong. It's like, why bother? You know, what's the point? It's understanding what's worth your time and what isn't. which is really good as well. The Seven of Wands reversed is in your advice. You don't always have to feel the need to defend yourself or protect yourself, or, you know, I'm not, without being, this is not against you at all, Capricorn, but a lot of the time people aren't even listening. And it's not just about you, it's about anyone. You know, you think you need to speak up and your voice needs to be heard, but people don't, if they don't want to hear it or they're not listening, they're not going to hear it. It's simple as that. And that means that they don't care enough to worry about whether or not you needed to defend yourself in the first place. Have they really been worrying about whether you've been doing the right thing or whether you made a mistake? No, probably not. They've got their own lives to get on with. So the Seven of Wands is just be free, be open, be yourself, be vulnerable, be open, let go of your barriers, but keep your boundaries. You know, there's always boundaries and barriers. They're two different things. So let's clarify. Two of Wands clarified by the Fool. New adventures, new beginnings, new experiences. That's what you're planning or thinking about for 2026. Maybe you want to go traveling. Maybe you want to learn a new skill. Whatever it is, you want to do something new that you've not done before. Or you want to go somewhere you've never been before. Also clarified by the Four of Swords. So this is making sure that you take time to rest as well. This is not all about go, go, go. Let's get as much done as I possibly can in the next 12 months for fear that I might not be able to the following 12 months. Don't live your life like that. Take your time, breathe the air, be present, rest when you need to, listen to your body, and use your energy when it comes to you. Simple as that. The World in reverse is clarified by the High Priestess reversed and the Ace of Pentacles. So the High Priestess reversed is about not being as open as you should be. It's like, again, having to face something. It's like thinking that job's done. I can say I could finish that job and I don't have to worry about it anymore. But knowing deep down subconsciously that job's not done, there's still something left to do that you don't particularly want to do. So you're denying it. That's what it's about. The Ace of Pentacles is if you actually push through that barrier, the Ace of Pentacles comes in to reward you. And it says, do you know what you're going to get by the end of this when you actually finish this job properly, whatever it happens to be? You're going to be handsomely rewarded. It's going to lead to something else. It's going to open up a new opportunity. It's going to bring you success and abundance. That shouldn't be why you do it, by the way. The Strength card in reverse is clarified by the Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords. In your challenge. So I said something's going to be testing you. It's whatever it is, it's your Achilles heel, it's your kryptonite. The Six of Swords is about travel, it's about moving on, it's about change, and it could just be that. It could be that something's changing that you don't want to change. You are averse to change. And especially when something feels good and it feels right and then suddenly it feels like it's changing. I mean, anyone would struggle with that. But this is about moving on, and this is about leaving behind what's done, what's finished, what's no longer needed. Ready for the next chapter, moving on to the next thing, moving on to something that's peaceful and non-confrontational, because there's a sense of confrontation in your life, Capricorn, that you enjoy. You enjoy the challenge, you enjoy the debate, but sometimes you have to learn to sit with the peaceful tranquility of not proving yourself. We've also got the Knight of Swords, which is your ambition, how fast thinking you are, how much you need to take action, how often you're driven to succeed. And that's kind of being, that is what your Achilles heel is. That's what's being tested. That's what's being, the opportunity being taken from you temporarily, just to see how you sit with that. See how you sit with yourself without that need to succeed or be heard. And then the Five of Swords reversed is clarified by the Four of Cups reversed and the Tower reversed. The Four of Cups in reverse is, as you guys know, if you watch me on a regular basis, one of my favourite cards, because it is the sudden realisation that you can be happy. You don't need anything. You can just tell yourself, I give myself permission to be happy. And that's the sudden awareness of choosing happiness. The Tower in reverse also shows that this is a time of personal transformation for you, Capricorn. It's a time of personal transformation for you because you're letting go of the fear of change and accepting it. The Seven of Wands reversed in your advice. Is clarified by the Four of Wands in reverse and the Empress. So the Empress is about you reconnecting with and grounding yourself, okay? So it's getting back to basics. It's about your evolution. It's about how you nurture yourself, how you develop and grow and evolve. Are you changing the way you're thinking? Because that's what this is about. And the Four of Wands in reverse is your own personal celebration, okay? This isn't about making a big gesture so that other people can see you and hear you, and again, about your voice being heard. This is your own personal celebration. Your inner harmony is the most important thing and the most validating thing you can possibly have. It's about letting go of that conflict with others. It's about breaking down your own need for confrontation. And I like these cards. I think this is where you're coming to the end of the year and you're telling yourself, maybe I need to stop doing that. Maybe I need to change. There's nothing wrong with being, there's nothing wrong with healthy conflict or challenging someone's opinions. But where is it coming from? Why you will ask yourself the question, why do I feel the need? Is it because I need to be right? Is it because I'm trying to change someone else's opinion? Or the real reason should be, if you are motivated by healthy conflict or confrontation, is that because you're open-minded enough to hear and consider someone else's opinion enough to change your own mind. That should be the reason. So let's clarify. No, let's not clarify. Let's do your oracle. And I'm using the 108 deck. Okay, so we have crystal ball. It says intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, gut reaction, and inner knowing. So all of the things that you may not align with, perhaps being an earth sign, you like things to be logical and you like things to be calculable. Is that a word? Whereas this is more undefinable. You like things to be defined. But actually, this is where you can go into 2026 with a new enlightened way of thinking and saying that maybe there is another part of me that can bring me the answers I seek. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with you, Capricorn, and thank you as always. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time in 2026. Enjoy the journey.